Hey guys, so I wanted to do just a short little video for you today. This is something that I have found quite necessary when getting into vendor events. A lot of folks don't bring their own bags to vendor events, so I searched YouTube and there's several really good videos on how to make your own bags. And since you're already on my channel, I thought I would just go ahead and make another one. These are really super cute little bags that you can put product in. This is not a really good, you can pretty much make the pictures in your catalogs kind of match up. So it gives you any idea. And they're really simple, really easy to make, and they fit really good if someone's buying, like, say one product. So if they're buying like a chunk bar, you can just slide it right on in. The bag comes down, and then you would just fold the top down. Now, if you were doing this for like a giveaway at a vendor event and you didn't want somebody to know what was in there, you can just hole punch right here, 2 little spots, tie a little ribbon in there, then they can't open this. Or if you're giving a gift, say at a party, and this is going to be like a mystery gift for a game or a raffle or something like that, this works just as well. So for me, these are going to work just really good, just to throw their chunk bar or their hand cream, because that's really all I'm going to have besides lip balms for my 2 vendor events that I'm signed up for. And that way they can just cash and carry. My business card's going to go in here. Of course, my products are already labeled, you know, with time to reorder stickers with my information, and we'll be good to go. So, things that you will need. You will need one of the catalogs, or if you're doing this with just straight wrapping paper, I would suggest a piece of wrapping paper in a square size dimension about this big. If you have a catalog in front of you, I would make a template out of a piece of cardboard or poster board, and then that way, if you ever want to use wrapping paper, say around Christmas, or if you have birthday wrapping paper, things like that, then you have a template for about roughly the same size. So, I have just a stack here of old Posh papers that I'm going to be making bags out of. And then, of course, I already have one catalog that is already tore up. You will also need, sorry, trying to clean up my workspace, a roll of tape and 1 piece of Posh paper. So, the design that you want on the outside of your bag needs to go down in front of you, okay? So it needs to be face down. And then fold down the very top of your bag about, I'm really not good at dimensions, about that much, okay? Most of the tutorials say to tape the top of that down. Let's see if I can get this. This is a new piece of tape. I have some bags that the top's been taped down. I have some bags that the top's not taped down, and they work just as well. For the purpose of this catalog, I'm just going to tape the top down for you just so you can see the difference between whether it is or isn't. Okay? So there you have your little lip. Okay? So then you kind of need to decide what you want placed front and center on the front of your bag. Do you want the lavender? Do you want the honey? Most of the videos that I've seen says kind of just fold it without making your crease until you have your overlapping just a little bit, just enough to where you want. So basically, that would be my front. Now, I can also pop this over a little bit. So if I want, say, the kale on the front, or the kale and the lavender, then I can basically manipulate the bag to where my seam is going to be over on the side. Now, I can't say how structurally sound this is going to be. So these are definitely a one product, so like a chunk and a lip balm, or a hand cream and a lip balm. I haven't tried putting 2 chunks or 2 hand creams or anything else in these, or face masks, things like that. Especially in the ones where they're taped on the side like this one is. If you can see it, the seam here is on the side. I have not, and I run it down the side, which I'll show you. I have not tried to see how structurally sound they are. So I would definitely recommend only putting, 1 to 2 very small products in them. So for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to do, just this front, okay? So fold it over, get your other piece, and you really only want a small portion of it overlapping, okay? That's going to make your bag as big as you can get it. Once you're happy with what's going to be your front, you can then make your creases for your sides. See, and I didn't get that right. There we go. You can't tell, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. So I really want everything to match up as well as I can. So I will just recrease and make everything fit the way I think it should. So then that's going to be the front of my bag. I can also, if I want, the back of the bag is going to look like this. So you can really overlap any way you want to. See, I think this looks a little bit better than the other way. So really, it's going to be whatever you think is best. Okay? And then along this seam that's in the back of your bag, you want to run tape all the way down it. Okay? I would recommend using invisible tape just because it looks a little bit better. You're not going to really see the tape. I was using a different kind of tape yesterday, and I mean, it's not as bad. Like, it's a little bit shinier. It's not invisible tape, so I don't know what you would call it. I think it works just as well. So really, it's whatever you want. Okay? So here's your bag. Now, for your bottom, you want to fold it up. And again, this is going to be however much you want. If you have a picture that has it's like cut off, you sometimes see the different graphics where there's multiple pictures in one. You can follow along with like the white bars in between. I find that just using about that much of the bottom seems to make the best bottom, and you'll see why. When you crease this, you want to kind of pop it open like this, okay? So it's almost like you're making, those little, I forget what they're those little notes that you did when you were kids, and you went this way and then you opened it, and it was kind of like MASH in a little finger puppet type thing. So it's going to form a diamond down here at the bottom. And because I didn't tape all the way down at the bottom, I'm having a little bit of issue. I sometimes find that my tape will run over on the very end. You can just flip it down. It's not going to hurt anything. Okay, so now there we go. That gets rid of my issue. Okay, so crease your diamond on the very bottom of your bag. It will look like that. Okay, and then you want to run tape along this seam. This is going to help provide a lot of stability and structure to the bottom of your bag. So try to get as much of the seam covered as you can. Okay, so then just like a wrapping paper on the very edges, you know, the sides of your boxes and stuff, you just want to fold these in just like you would those edges, okay, and create that. That's going to be the bottom of the bag. So I will just fold the top and the bottom portion just to the middle. You don't want to try to overlap, because then your bag's going to be kind of wanky. And it really doesn't matter how good or bad the bottom of your bag is. Most people aren't going to be looking at the bottom of your bag. So, and now you have a really good, easy, drop in and go bag. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll be happy to answer them in the comments below. And let me know if you guys need samples or if you're interested in any of the products. I'll put my link below in the description box. And I'll see you next time. You guys have a great day.